let's start the show. Video games are an ever constant on my channel. Unlike movies and anime, I have yet to receive a copyright claim on a game I reviewed. As a means of covering my ass, I don't want to spend months writing and recording only to find the video essays I'm making get a DMCA takedown. But just because I prefer video games compared to a film or an anime doesn't mean I'm going to idly accept everything about it. There are a lot of problems with modern gaming that warrant individual videos. From the implementation of the online marketplace, the inclusion of DLC, subscription-based gameplay, and various other problems within the industry, I've got a lot of ground to cover. Today, I want to talk to you about something not as high up on my priority list, but something that I'm not hearing anyone else say. And that is that achievements like Gamerscore and trophies alters the way your mind works while playing video games. Side note, I'm not the type of person to shame others for enjoying something I don't. However, a lot of people are not aware of the psychological manipulation that goes into these features. If you are already aware, then congrats! This video isn't for you, and you can continue doing what you're doing. For everyone else, let's continue. The inclusion of achievements and trophies was implemented with the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 console generation. While video games had similar features such as unlockable content, things were a lot more relaxed. When trophies emerged, suddenly your ability to complete a game became a social experience.
Look at the size of my e-penis! Isn't it a magnificent sight?
Obviously, I'm having a laugh, but suddenly having other people on your friends list see your trophy progress became an incredibly self-conscious experience for me. To this day, when I go on PlayStation profiles and see a low-ranked game on my profile, I genuinely feel embarrassed that other people can see it. As a result of this, to some degree, gaming has fundamentally changed for me. Rather than breaking out a game that I enjoy casually, I'm playing through a game over and over again to unlock the missing achievements. Once I've unlocked everything, I pretty much trade the game in and never play it again. To be frank, I look back at a lot of games that I've achieved a platinum trophy in and do not have fond memories of them. Making me grind for level 50 in the first Red Dead Redemption's multiplayer, or finishing all of the Special Ops missions in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 with a 3-star rank didn't add anything to my gameplay experience. If games maybe gave you an in-game reward or incentive like Genshin Impact, or games like the Rock Band and Guitar Hero franchises where you can unlock new features, then I'd be a bit more sold on it. So long as it doesn't involve monetization, of course. Burnout from gaming never really became a thing for me until trophies entered the fray. It's the psychological conditioning associated with wanting to play something to completion either because you want to be the best or because you're worried about possible peer pressure. While the threat of peer pressure is something that seems ridiculous, it still doesn't change the fact that there are a subsection of people who will insult others for having the default skins in a game. Now, I had originally planned on making this a short video and ending it roughly around this point, but as I'm writing the script, the story has taken on an entirely new life. According to Lance McDonald, who is a YouTuber and a hacker, if the internal clock battery on your PlayStation 4 dies, it can end up bricking your console. What is the connection to trophies, you might ask? The internal clock is used to date and timestamp when the player unlocks a trophy. This is primarily done for really nothing other than archiving bragging rights. As a result of the internal clock ceasing to function, the system will not only stop playing digital downloads, but also physical media as well. Now, I do need to let you know that if you fix the internal clock battery, you will also need to connect to Sony's servers. If Sony decides to cancel the online support for the console, you essentially will never be able to play on the PlayStation 4 again, unless you decide to jailbreak your system. If trophies aren't massively overhauled, they should probably be removed because of the threat to not only game preservation, but also to ownership as well. Earlier, I made a video talking about why we still need physical media in a world of digital entertainment, but from the looks of things, it appears the game industry has the ability to completely sidestep physical media. Unless something is done to change things, we may no longer own the games we have paid for. The moment support is cut and something goes wrong, that's the end. I don't know about you, but I don't want a trophy if Sony is going to rob me blind. I'm SonicMTD, and that's my honest opinion. This video was proudly supported by Unsung Heroes of Patreon. Hey everybody, Matthew Tyler DeLeo, better known as SonicMTD, saying thank you so much for catching my little In My Honest Opinion editorial on trophies and why I think that they suck. If you like this video, please be sure to like and subscribe, and if you have any critiques and feedback, leave me a comment in the comments down below so that I may grow. If you look up here on this side of the webpage, you will see whatever YouTube recommends that you want to watch, and down here is going to be one of my many different playlists from my previous series. So if this is your first time seeing me, maybe you want to see more. Either way, I'm not going to take up any more of your time. My name is Matthew Tayadaleo, better known as SonicMTD. Arigato gozaimasu, and later days. I couldn't help myself.